Hello everyone, this is Tommy Wolf here, going to give you my selections for Santa Anita, February the 26th of 2010. Before I give you my selections and my pick four, I want to tell you guys, please join my horse racing community at www.wolveshorseracing.ming.com, where you can post in the forum, video chat with me and the others. We have lots of fun and hope you guys could join us. Okay, now for the selections. In the first race, it's a 6 furlong race. My top selection there is the number 5, Right to Work, out of a Marino Marini. Morning line odds 8 to 1. Kristen Santiago Reyes in the irons. In the second race, my top selection is it's a 5.5 furlong race. Excuse me. It's My top selection there is the number 6, Get Off the Sugar, out of a 4'S. Martin Garcia in the irons. Morning odds 5 to 1. In the third race, it's a mile on the turf. My top selection there is the number 3, Gullah Gold, out of a Mula Gola. Christian Santiago Reyes in the irons. Morning odds 8 to 1. In the fourth race, it's a 6.5 furlong race. My top selection there is the number 4, Ivory Fudge, out of a Candy Ride. Joe Talamo in the irons. Morning odds 5 to 2. In the fifth race, it's a mile on the turf. My top selection there is the number 6, Scully Town, out of a Thunder Gulch. Victor Espinoza in the irons. Morning odds 4 to 1. In the sixth race, my top selection there is it's a mile and the 1/16th on a synthetic surface. My top selection is the number 6, Quarter Given, out of Exclusive Quality. Mike Smith in the irons. Morning odds 6 to 1. The seventh race is a mile on the turf. My top selection is the number 8, Brushburn, out of a Usual Heat. Joe Talamo in the irons. Morning odds 4 to 1. And in the eighth race, it's 7 furlongs on the synthetic surface. My top selection is the number 6, Prince Noviti, out of a Golden Missile. Joe Talamo in the irons. Morning odds 7 to 2. Okay, now time for my pick fours. Each of my pick fours is pretty decent price. The early one especially is kind of cheap and reasonable price. I think it may be a good price with some of the prices that may come in. And then the last leg, hopefully that single comes in. So here's my early pick four. In the first race, I'm going 2, 3, 5. The number 2 is Cordriga, out of a Grand Slam. Michael Bay's in the irons. Morning odds 4 to 1. The number 3 is Park Time Lucky. Excuse me. It's out of a Northern Fleet. Rafael Bejarano in the irons. Morning odds 6 to 5. And the number 5, which is my top selection, Right to Work, out of a Marino Marini. Christian Santiago Reyes in the irons. Morning odds 8 to 1. In the second race, my selections there for the pick four is the number 4, Side Pocket Lou, out of a Poutine. Salvador Amadoro in the irons. Morning odds 6 to 5. The number 5, a Quick Sting, out of a Quick Score Quick, excuse me. Matt Garcia in the irons. Morning odds 4 to 1. And my number 6 in my top selection, Get Off the Sugar, out of a 4'S. Martin Garcia in the irons. Morning odds 9 to 5. In the third race, I'm going 3, 4, 6. The number 3, which is my top selection, Gola Gola, out of Mula Gola. Christian Santiago Reyes in the irons, morning line odds 8-1. The number 4 is Lullaby Time out of Unbridled Time, Joe Talamo in the irons, morning line odds 8-5. And the number 6 is A Power of Voodoo out of Unusual Heat, Chantel Sutherland in the irons, morning line odds 2-1. And in the fourth leg in the early pick 4, I'm going with the number 4, Ivory Fudge out of Candy Ride, Joe Talamo in the irons, morning line odds 5-2, and that is a $27 early pick 4 ticket. Okay, for the late pick 4, my selections there is 4, 6, 7. The number 4 is Pleasure to Ride out of a Candy Ride, Martin Garcia in the irons, morning line odds 3-1. The number 6 is Scully Town, which is my top selection out of a Thunder Gulch, Victor Espinoza in the irons, morning line odds 4-1. And the number 7 is Chris Silver out of a Silver Move, Mike Smith in the irons, morning line odds 7-2. In the 6th race, I'm going 3, 6, 8. The number 3 is Never out of a Vindication, Garrett Gomez in the irons, morning line odds 4-1. The number 6 is Quarter Given, which is my top selection out of Exclusive Quality, Mike Smith in the irons, morning line odds 6-5. And the number 8 is Total Bull out of Fuji Pegasus, Martin Garcia in the irons, morning line odds 5-2. In the 7th race, I'm going with the 1-8. The number 1 is Tropic Heat out of Unusual Heat, Martin Garcia in the irons, morning line odds 15-1. And the number 8, which is my top selection, Brush Burn out of Unusual Heat, Joe Talamo in the irons, morning line odds 4-1. In the 8th race, I'm going 6-8, which the 6 is my top selection. That's Prince Noviti out of a Golden Missile, Joe Talamo in the irons, morning line odds 7-2. And the number 8 is Rosano Sean out of a Siberian Summer, Rafael Bejarano in the irons, morning line odds is 5-2, and that is a $36 ticket. And remember, again, if you guys like to, you guys could join my horse racing community, which is at www.wolveshorseracing.ming.com. If you guys like to, hope to see you guys there. And remember, when you're cashing with the wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, and let's make some money.